Hello everybody and welcome to the channel. I've done a lot of content over the years, 12 plus years here on YouTube. A lot of exploring, urban exploring, old plants, factories, grain mills, and even places like the old Packard plant in Detroit, Michigan, south side of Chicago, the Goldfield Hotel in Nevada. I have seen some amazing things, but I'm telling you, right here today is one of the most amazing things that I've seen in America. And it's only about 15 miles from my home, the Rancho in Santa Rosa, California, and that is the Petaluma Creamery here, which is a massive dairy processing plant. And what makes this most unusual is it looks like in December of 2022, everybody just upped and left. And believe it or not, they forgot to lock the doors and to button up and tidy up the place before they left. Now, full disclosure, the owner of this creamery, and these are allegations. I don't believe things have gone to court, but this company suffered a lot of fines that were unpaid, and finally in December of 2022, the City of Petaluma and the Santa Rosa Wastewater and Sonoma County Water Agency decided to go ahead and close off their access to the sewer system of the area here, and that in effect killed the plant here and effectively put it out of operation. Now you're gonna want to stick with this all the way to the end, because at the end you're gonna see something that is absolutely mind-blowing. The first time I came through, I couldn't believe it. Now I'm gonna leave with the standard disclaimer too. This is very dangerous here to be around old factories and plants. Reason being, this plant is still energized. There's still electricity in here. There's still things going on. And we're going to be entering areas with extremely high voltage that you're going to see. And, well, you could get killed. And trust and believe, when I'm done this story, I'm absolutely going to report, because you're going to see some things that could absolutely be a great risk to other people that come and explore here, especially children. There's big tanks that there's access now that is openings. It could be very, very dangerous. So fasten your seatbelts. Like I said, what I'll show you at the end here is what really blew my mind about this whole operation yesterday. So let's get started here. We've got a lot to see. Now, as we go through, you might say, "Oh, wow! I can't believe this place isn't tagged, and it's crazy land over here." But the thing that you have to bear in mind is this is a really nice community here in Petaluma, California. And really the only serious crime that ever occurred was the tragedy of the kidnapping and murder of Polly Klaas over 20 years ago, which started a nationwide, she was on the cover of People magazine, which led to the creation of the Polly Klaas Foundation for Missing and Exploited Children. But as we go around here on this tour, you're going to be shocked today to realize a couple things. And the most striking of which, very few of the doors are even locked here. And there's some very dangerous stuff around here. Look at the size of this wrench for those stainless couplings out here. And that's the other thing that's going to be shocking to you, is the amount of hoses and stainless steel that we're probably looking at millions and millions of dollars of capital value here, and is now going to waste. And again, my caution, this is dangerous. There's nobody around here, but there's still very high voltage running through here. You'll see a lot of these eye-washing safety stations too. This is where they rack up the milk to go out. You'll see all these trucks have cobwebs on them and things. Here's one of these emergency eye wash stations. Shower. So we can get up to the tank level. What really blew me away when I initially also came in was, well, besides the level of waste here, what really blew me away was everything is open. Just like in December of 2022. Looks like a plant. Super Duty. I doubt if the engine would start because of the battery. But hey, don't worry, you ain't seen nothing yet around here. Same thing on this side. And believe it or not, on the Buick, the same deal. December 2023. So everything kind of jives with the shutdown in December. All open. Can you imagine that? Untouched. And this gate was closed yesterday. Here's what really kind of made me ill yesterday. They left this barrel of cheese curds here. And you want to talk about stinking to high heaven here? Wow. Can you imagine just leaving that crap? There's flies in there and all kinds of bugs crawling around. Wow. Yeah, the control room's down here. All these these pumps just laying around. Can you imagine how many? Each one of these pumps would probably be $4,000 to replace, $1,500 to refurbish. Look at all the stainless. This is the maintenance area here. Again, it's unlocked with all kinds of oils. You can still hear equipment running here. Totally abandoned. Danger flammable materials, yet the place is wide open. Gotta be careful of black widows around here. But, wow, well. Right. All the propane tanks. They were also accused of burying stuff on the property. I guess hazardous materials. I don't know. I can't be sure about that, but just look at the incredible amount of pumps that you see around this place. Propane tanks. And the amount of hosing here. It's unbelievable. We've just barely scratched the surface here, guys. It gets a lot better. This is what happens when you don't pay your fines and things just get worser and worser. Like I said, at the end is totally mind-blowing. When you guys see at the end of this, it's going to just blow your mind. The smell of these curds is so terrible. Well, this is what happens when you just go tits up at the end. And once again, guys, please subscribe if you're not subscribed. Not many places we don't give a go to try to go into. Some stuff is locked, some stuff's not. The electrical room back there has now been resecured, so I don't know what's going on with that. But there's still a lot of places that are wide open in here. Here's the catwalk for loading up the milk. And I looked at these trucks. These things haven't moved. Just all kinds of cobwebs. Yeah, the water still works. See what I mentioned about heavy electrical equipment here. 40 amp breakers in there and 30s. Water and wastewater treatment. I guess that's where they were pre-treating their water. And I don't know how that ended up in the end. Not good. Not good. Really smells like cow in here. Sulfuric acid, and the door's wide open here. I mean, look at this. Maybe I can walk right in the most dangerous place of all, right here. Look at these freezers. Dole for president. This looks like an employee work area. Looks like that's locked up there. This is just where they left this stuff. Probably in the middle of a work project or something. Yeah, they just walked out. Eat your lunch and go home. Engine lift. Look at this, just the way they left the lock right there. This I thought was particularly dangerous here because you have all these tanks that kids could crawl into. There's no attempt to secure this property at all. Look at this, the last day. It just ended as a blog. Unreal, wide open. As we make our way over here, this was the most mind-blowing thing as we end our tour. We go in here. I didn't think at first that, I thought this was part of the plant operation, and I was correct, but I didn't know that it was a testing laboratory here, nor did I expect to see the doors unlocked, nor did I expect to see what I found inside. Yes, the door was unlocked, and look at this. A conference room. It looks like just people just left at lunchtime. This is like a break room here. It's spooky. Look at all this equipment still here. Microwaves. Unbelievably, nothing's been touched, but that's nothing compared to what's over here. We have a conference room in here. I mean, I can't tell you the value of equipment that is in here. This looks like some kind of oven. No idea what it is, but I'll tell you, it looks expensive. TVs. That's still nothing. That's just a little hors d'oeuvre compared to over here. Check this out on the lab side. Now, did I expect this door to be unlocked? Absolutely not. But as you come in here, we have the office. It looks like it was fully engaged in work. Have no idea what that is. Some kind of testing meter. Computer. Fridge. Look at this chemistry equipment here. Beakers. Flasks. And look at this right here. Microsoft tablet just sitting right here. It's like they just upped and left right in the middle of the workday. December of 2022. It looks like on the 20th, the 19th. Well, let's take a closer look. Yeah, it looks like December of 2022. On the 19th, looks like the last readings that were taken. It's all the pickup and drop-offs. Just ended. Just absolutely ended. And nobody even bothered to lock the door. These computers, this chemistry safe area with outside negative venting here to pull fumes out. Look at these flasks. Thermometers. Can you imagine the capital value? You haven't seen anything yet. Look at this titration drip here. Water bath. This is just full of all kinds of chemistry equipment. This probably scans for E. coli. Can you imagine how much all this equipment cost? Incubators. October. I guess the lab shut down in October. I don't know. But they were still recording here in December. I guess nobody advanced the calendar. Look at this. You can count, I guess, E. coli bacteria. All this computer equipment. Centrifuge. Just up and walked out. I didn't even lock the door. Copy machines, printers. Production records. Crazy. thank you for being along today on one of my wilder explorations here. And sometimes you just tend to stumble into things that you don't expect. These things don't come along very often. These moments in time where it just looks like everybody just upped and left and said, we're out of here. If we're closing up operation, there's no sense in me sticking around because, well, you probably won't come across with my money anyway. So Merry Christmas 2022, right? But there it is, the Petaluma Creamery, frozen in time. So I want to thank you for being along. And once again, if you're not subscribed, subscribe and hit that bell for all notifications. As one of my moderators and friends always says, there's not a door that you won't try, right? So, yeah, sometimes it doesn't work out, but sometimes, well, you just strike gold. Thanks, everybody. Please like and share, too, if you've enjoyed the video. It's not often you get these frozen moments